She moves her body like a cyclone. Alright, that's what today is, the Cyclone. So, bring your bouteille into Finn. Let's talk to Mr. Paul here. I always forget the triggers here, so I don't want to mess this up. What I'm actually going to do right now is I'm going to make a save. What is this one? From 3/30/2024. Huh. Okay, I'll save on file 4 here. There we go. Just in case I fuck this up, because I don't remember how this goes. Yeah, Gatry, I was right. Okay, there you go. Make sure you talk to him and use Cyclone. That was the key. Because if you don't, once a certain NPC is actually inside of his house, that'll be the end of that, and you'll miss these treasure boxes right here. So a lot of this stuff is pretty good too, I think. Yeah. That is the ultimate treasure right there, though. That we have been pretty much been harping on since the beginning of the game. The blood sword. So it is extremely weak though, right? But this weapon in endgame is going to save your bouteille. And that also completes your Castle Finn and Finn Town exploration stuff. So right now we are all good to go. Alright, next thing up is to go up here. And you want to go to that one room with the mirror in it. Cast the pendant. And then, cool cutscene here. Ring-a-ding-a-ding, ring-a-ding-ding-ding. Fly, my baby dragon, fly. Nice. I love this scene so much, dude. It's so good. Wyvern and Dragoon are together once more. That is like, it should be so fucking iconic to the series, but because of people's like lack of interest and disgust for Final Fantasy II, some stuff like this kind of gets lost in translation, you know, and a lot of people don't think about, like, everyone obviously is very obsessed with like the Aerith death and everything, because they're like, oh, she was like the first major character that, you know, perished in a Final Fantasy game or something like that, right? Um, and that's because a lot of people's first game was Final Fantasy VII. Like, they didn't really have the opportunity or never even got into the other six prior to that. And if we really think about it, there were actually a lot of deaths in a lot of the games prior to. Because, like, in 2, as you see, like, we are losing party members left and right. Old, new, whatever. Like, Minwu was with us for a while. Minwu sacrificed himself to give us the ultimatum. Joseph got ran over by a boulder, like, early, like, first 2 hours of the game. You know, and then we have more stuff to cover as we go throughout the game here. And, you know, just in general, I mean, Final Fantasy IV has a couple close moments. 5 is a very big moment, actually. So I just don't understand why people like think Aerith's death is like the first one that ever captivated the screens of the, you know, the stuff. Like, I get it, but at the same time, it's like once we play 5, especially, you know, there's a major character goes down in that one. In 6, a lot of people go down in that one. You know, 7 we know about. 8, there's no big death or anything. 9's pretty tame. 10 is a emotional journey. I don't know anything about 11. It's a MMO game that we obviously won't be able to play. 12 is pretty good too. 13 is obviously one of those captivating stories. 14 has a shit ton of emotion in it. 15. 15. And there's obviously 16. So, yeah. I don't know. I mean, well, you know, I'll call it out when it happens, but yeah, I mean, Aerith's death was not like I guess in a sense it's the most iconic for people because of how it happened and who it happened with and the moment and everything else, but, you know, I'm glad that the remakes are kind of giving her a little bit more purpose than just the woman who died. So, you know, spoilers ahead. So I'm sorry about that if anyone's never played these games, but yeah, just never understood it, man. Like, there's other characters, you know, and other iconic moments that don't get talked on about enough, I think. And this is one of these moments in this game where, like, it was introduced really. I know the characters are not memorable. I understand that Firion, Maria, and Guy are not like A-tier, S-tier characters or anything like that. They're honestly just boring, right? Young kids who had their families and homes destroyed by an evil emperor. And, you know, they got to travel across the entire land and fight for a rebel army and all this kind of junk that didn't really want them to fight because they're too young or whatever and have no experience. Yeah, you know, little character moments like this where Wyvern and Dragoon are together, it's cool stuff. You know, it's really cool stuff that they add into this, because a lot of the time in these games you don't really see Dragoons with their dragons. They're just there. You know, they're just Dragoon characters, so pretty nice. But you'll auto do that. So this is your last chance to fly or to go into Paul's little stash. So make sure you grab all his useful items. And take a look at anything you might want to throw on too. Nobody can put on the ruby curves? It's not even good. Wow. Alright, once you interact with the Cyclone, that'll be it for all that exploration. Go ahead. Okay, one of the tougher dungeons of the game for sure. Couple enemies you want to run into here. You definitely want to get a general. Generals have a chance at dropping, I think, the best bow in the game. But this dungeon's actually really tough, so you want to just kind of get moving. We'll showcase a few of them. This could be a mistake, to be honest. Status effect enemies like this, we should just take down instantly, not kind of play with magic. Because if they hit and they get us, they're going to freeze us. Oh, these are deadly. Holy shit. Like I said, really nasty dungeon, this one. Shit, I don't even remember which way is the way to go. Okay. Let's do this real quick. So you can get spun around in circles in this place. You get a free ripper right there. I think these guys are weak to, like, fire. Some of them are weak to poison. They have really weird weaknesses. And I suppose that's something that I should have mentioned earlier with these games. But if you go into the bestiary and you find whatever it is that you're killing and destroying, and you're like, damn, that battle was really hard. Like, how do I beat them easier? You just go into their bestiary entry, and then sometimes they'll show a weakness in what they're resistant to. So this guy's weak to fire. The stone golem weak to poison. Yeah, I knew one of them was weak to poison. Weak to lightning. So yeah. Oh, this could end badly for us. Don't. Oh. I don't even think guy's leveling up fully. Oh, he is. So even with level 4, it takes forever. Imagine without it. Imagine without times 4 option right now. It is so brutal. Oh, shit, these guys. Sometimes it's better just to Ultima and flare one thing at a time. We're gonna Osmo so she gets all her magic back. And we'll just attack that. We got a captain. That's nice. Let's get rid of the bombs. Yeah, we'll just turn those off so we don't have to do all that again. Yeah, the chests are really spread apart in this one. You just want to be ready. You can leave the dungeon at any time, obviously, like any other dungeon. Just plan on that if you're really suffering down here. This place is no mercy. I'll just keep going until I show a general. Oh shit. You see how like disorienting these rooms can be at times, so really just try to hammer and pay attention to that. Okay, I'm pretty sure General's in one of these boxes. You're like, what? What's the real way to go, bro? God, this dungeon. Oh, he's a good one. Let's see how far we can go with damage-wise. Damn, that's the actual way to go. And then that begs the question is like, what is the point of the other room, right? Because that ain't gonna do nothing. The defender... General? Okay. Yeah, you want these guys. They're pretty good. I mean, they give you a lot of good shit, obviously experience-wise and everything. Holy 9. They just do a fuck ton of damage, of course. The strongest of the soldier-type enemies. Slayer leveled up. Unfortunately, did not drop the Yochi bow. That's alright. Get a diamond shield either, huh? Already got it. So just for shits and giggles, I'll go up here because I forget what it does. But I think every single one of these rooms is just a trap room. Like, obviously there's going to be no treasure because we grabbed them all. This is just how fucked this dungeon can be. Because you're just going to run around and be like, I want to explore everything. Like, first time, obviously, right, no experience, anything, you're just trying to figure out stuff. Then you just go in these rooms and just get wrecked every 10 seconds. Especially after walking on the shock floor. And all you can think to yourself is, why did I do that? Like, seriously. Funny moments in this game. I think HP pull-wise alone, we are good to go with, like, everything. Just MP-wise, we won't survive longer dungeons without the need for elixirs. Just destroy the Royal Guards. Do it again. And then real fight time. Yeah, I would Osmos the Emperor for sure, just to get his magic pull out of him. And then just fuck everything else up. Yeah, so big moment there. We found out who the Dark Knight was. Maybe they already did. I don't remember. Okay, let's see. Whoops. So they're all telling us to go talk to the thief Paul. Like I said, if you did not get the secret door before you enter the Cyclone, it is now officially gone. And you won't have that opportunity any longer. And you really don't want to miss out on the Blood Sword because you'll make your life easy in endgame. Alright, so you want to talk to Sid, who's been damaged since the bombing and Cyclone tearing through in Paloom. Sid, okay? And then, I mean, Sid dies, bro. Like, come on, man. This is the first Sid death we've had in the games. That is insane. Just everybody straight up dying around us. So literally nothing's going to change in these places. Pretty much the best upgrades you're going to get from here on out are going to be through dungeons, which really sucks. There you go. That's the game's way of telling you, like, hey, there's something cool over there. Go to Paloom. You're like, okay. Let's take the ship. Circle L2, and we'll see all the places that are still grayed out. The Cyclone's gone for good. Gatry is destroyed. The camp is gone. Altair, Poft, and Paloom are now all destroyed as well, leaving that one there on the southern tip of that peninsula right there, and the palace that's above the Colosseum. So only two major locations to explore before you get your trophy there. And hop on out of the ship. The ship is over and done with. And get in your airship. Oddly enough, no airship theme. Alright. So with Ricard still in the party, we won't be able to get the final secret just yet. You can always get a Chocobo though. There's nothing wrong with that. That's the castle. That's pretty much where you need to go next. So now the game's more about land and fight, until you feel very comfortable with your stats. So for Maria, I'm not really happy with the way that her progression has gone. So just say, like, you have Osmos for a bunch of your characters. You just turn on the encounters. You don't have to go very far for this either. So this is what's perfect about it. Just kind of hang around here real quick. You don't want this formation. What about the zombies? There we go. So we'll defend. Just want to osmos away. Then finish the fight. And just like that, Maria got an upgrade real quick. And that's what you're trying to aim for, is these quick upgrades. And then just sit a cottage. Do it again. Obviously, you can just fight the shit out of those, but... Holy crap. You don't want to get them too riled up. 2 of them should be enough. Go. And there you go. So very quick, very painless way to do that. Where you caught up in no time. It's always weird though, the game understands what you're trying to do, but it just doesn't work with you. That's something I never understood about this game. Like, Maria should never be falling behind anybody in MP count, because that's all she's done the entire game is cast magics. And rarely ever shot her bow, but they don't increase her MP ever, so. But they're quick to get Furion and Guy up there for whatever reasons. Head towards the castle. Alright, the Castle of Palamecia. This place sucks. There is a rare encounter in here, but I don't... Let's see. It's not this guy. I know he's not it. There's a specific monster that you can only find in here, and I'm not... My mind might just be going to something completely different. I know that you get the Imperial Shadow, but that's... Palamecia, yeah. This guy actually sucks. He can kill you pretty quickly. Killer Mantis, no. All I remember is that there's something in this dungeon that you don't want to miss. Or it might be like the final opportunity to fight generals as a normal battle. I'm not sure. It's been a while. But we'll try to fight a few. And this is exactly why I don't want to do this, because these guys suck. These encounters are ass. Yeah, you're at this stage in the game too, you're better off just using your actual weapons instead of magics. If you're gonna magic up, then you're just gonna boost Berserk and Haste, and then just keep going for kills and whatnot. Because this is not a fun time. There we go. So I hate these runs, so we're just gonna do this real quick. But our card's not even. There we go. So he's not even using magic, so no point. Trapdoor. Yeah, it's just the long-winded sprints back and forth in this dungeon is what really kills it. And you get blocked. Like, oh my god. I'll take each door just to make sure. Yeah, see? Gotta run past chests and shit. Ugh. These back half dungeons, man, I swear. The first few are fun, and then they start getting real windy after this. So we'll try to fight another encounter down here. There's our stone golem. So I think it said they were weak to Scourge? Poison? Yep. Buckler. One of the shittiest shields, too. It's crazy, man. Give us garbage at the end. Skulls are actually pretty hard to pull, so that's a good one right there. Okay, guys, at some point you gotta give me an upgrade. Come on. Oh, the Black Knights. These guys are pretty tough. These are the dudes that wiped you out in the beginning of the game. Now we actually have a fighting chance. Is he really that tough? I guess so. Nice. Got a Yoshi bow. Damn. Cast Berserk when used in battle. Wow. So you just get a free Berserk right there. And I think that's the best bow in the game. I thought the generals dropped that. Oh no, they dropped the rune axe. That's right. That's the best axe in the game, the rune axe. You get one of those for free though, so we only need one. Sometimes I run double axe guy, and it kind of helps, but not when you get a free one. I appreciate these easier encounters, because some of these are kind of wild. You can see up and to the left. iMOBAs. Oh, these dudes suck. Oh shit. Hold up. We gotta kill them quick. These guys are like a one-hit kill. They have like death in their attack. This is why I quick save a lot during the game, because you never know what encounter can wipe you. Oh, you're a scourge. My bad. And you don't want to lose all your rewards either, you know? Oh, this fight sucks. I think this shadow has innate death on him. Yeah, look at that. We tried it. We tried it again. At some point it does hit you though, you gotta be careful. See, these are nice encounters. I do enjoy these. Because these are really hard to pull. And sometimes you'll be like grinding for these types of things, and then you're just getting miserable because you have to wait for it to appear. And then when it does, it doesn't never give you what you want. But since I can just kind of chill and kind of play back, and you know, this is just for the entertainment purposes, I could give a shit less about what they drop. Instead of getting frustrated about them not dropping something I really needed. Because I would be going grind crazy right now for Osmos tomes, but again, no need to. Now, our crit rates are high right now, dude. Love it. And you can see the gil doesn't stop. Like, they gave you infinite gil here. So far, so good. We might have to stop at some point, though. Scourge. You just want to get rid of the vampire quickly. They're the most dangerous things. Good lord. Saint's Spirit. Seagrass. See, that's a door. The door could lead to treasure. It does. Healing staff, wizard staff. Nice, got all the staffs. A staff that restores whoever attacks. Yep. Honestly, a good staff against the undead, but that's about it. Other than that, you're smacking your own people with it. It's hilarious. And bonk you on the head. That's just such a long run, man. They're wrong for that. They know it. This is such a bad fight. Holy shit. Those curls could kill you. Oh my god. Yep, dead. Ooh. Okay, so they're the paralyzed type. That's good. That was a battle. Imagine doing that, though, the right way. Yeah. Yeah. Jeez, man. All that, the whole run just for elixirs, that's crazy. And this is just to showcase where to go and what to get and what you get and all that if you actually like care about doing 100% games. It's just so tough because like they itch at it when they're like, oh, here's how many there are, and you're like, oh, fuck it, I might as well find them all just so my numbers look clean. The OCD in me kills me. That's why when I get to Rebirth, I don't know how I'm going to want to do that game, because I told myself I will never try to go for another 100% in that game ever again. I love the game, I love the story, I love the gameplay, but I will not do 100%. I just, ugh. If I was going to do 100%, I should have did it while I was playing it, because that shit was miserable. I feel like there's chests missing. There they are. I think one's a general chest. Nope. Alright, so we got a few minutes. I knew you'd come, Virgo. Then this would be your last opportunity to get any general formations, so run around this room until you get as many generals as you want. Try to get a rune axe or two, and that's it. You won't see that enemy ever again. Essentially, the Emperor had made a deal with the devil, became, well, didn't really make a deal, but he now rules over hell. So the game just went full, like, what the fuck just now. And the Dawn of Souls kind of elaborates a little bit more into this kind of stuff, so. Yeah. Ricard stayed back so he could save us all. Sadness. And Palamecia disappears. You'd best start explaining. Like, after everything we did. She's like, Joseph, Sid, everybody, they're all dead. Yeah, no, dog. Like, everyone's like, oh, Aerith. No, dude, we've lost like 4 people in this game already. That is crazy shit. Alright, Leon joining the party now officially ends the search for a final party member. And let me tell you what sucks. Real quick. Alright. So we can go back in. We can talk to her. I don't know why they kick you out. Yep. Mysidia knows all about the Jade Passage, okay. Yep. Alright. So everyone's in. I think with that, that is the final word that you need to learn and ask about in order to pop that, whatever trophy it is. And yeah, they're even nice enough to show you where to go. So this is like super quality of life shit. Unless the other games did it, but I don't know. I didn't play those versions, so. There you go. That's the final dungeon right there. Well, not final dungeon, but that is where you're going to go do your grinding like a mofo, because you get a lot of dragons in there, and it's honestly the easiest place to grind. The final dungeon, per se, is not that great of a choice because there's a lot of insta-kill enemies. So you'll be reviving yourself more than anything, and it's just going to piss you off. So, yep, come full in tote with ultima spells, life spells, everything. You're going to need everything in your arsenal to survive the last bits of these... last bits of the dungeon, and the game is totality. What sucks about Leon is that he has nothing. He literally comes with jack and shit. So he is a sword, shield, axe. He uses it all. So you can put anything and everything on him, and he'll just kind of flurry with it. I usually put the 2 rippers. Because why not? You always get these and you're never getting a chance to use them. He has no evasion at all. So he's kind of silly for that. Now, there's a little bit of defense doing this, but what's more important, right? Being evasive? I think so. There you go. So not really ideal for him, but you know, it is what it is. Poison axe, don't need that. He's just kind of a throwaway character. He's here to be here. He's here for a good time, so let's go ahead and just give him any spells. Try to make him as useful as possible. I usually just let him learn Death and Code and all the other spells that I didn't want to learn with anyone else. Not that I'll ever use them, but whatever. He already knows first. Stun, sleep, rain. How many more magic can you learn? Yeah, he's never going to use these, but, you know, just, oh, why not? They've just been sitting in my inventory this whole time. He's a good candidate for teleport, though, because you don't really care about his HP. Is that it? Oh, look at that. He's filled up. He's got more spells than everyone in the game, and he's a newcomer for us. But yeah, just send him forward. He'll gain levels pretty quickly and all that, because he's got to keep up now. Obviously coming with a trash full of MP5, that is terrible. But hey, it is what it is. So anyway, we make our final approach, and the game should end soon. This is it, the final bout. We go through the Jade Passage, fight a couple dragons and stuff like that, do another little mini dungeon there, and then we get to the Hell version of Castle Palamecia, and then yes, that'll be the end of the game. So maybe 3 parts left, and that should wrap up Final Fantasy II Pixel Remaster. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again.